the stars have aligned. It's ready to go. We're excited, and we're going to build a new jail.
A big day for Lucas County after years of searching and discussing what to do about this property, all 6 floors of it. The Lucas County commissioners, they have decided where to build a new county jail. It'll take 3 years to build and cost nearly $200 million. Lucas County Jail is the only jail in the state that houses pretrial inmates only, Melissa.
And we want to give you a better idea of where exactly the jail is going to be built. Take a look at this map and the brand new drone video we have of the actual site. It's going to be just north of the law firm Shoemaker, Loop and Kendrick, and it's just a few blocks west of the current jail building.
Brian Duggery joins us now live from where that new location is with more on what we can expect to see and also a look back on the journey it took to get here. Brian, how long has it been?
Yeah, Jeff, it really has been a long journey. We're talking about 20 years, and during that time, residents and politicians disagreed on how and where this facility should be built, but the one thing they did agree on is that it needed to be built.
And it's inadequate, outdated, outmoded, and frankly inhumane. We need to deal with it.
Nearly 10 years ago, former Commissioner Carol Contrada spoke those words about the current jail, and things have only gotten worse over recent years. Unsafe, overcrowded, and sometimes even disgusting. All those adjectives have been used to describe the Spielbush jail, which was constructed in 1977 to hold up to 380 prisoners, but often went way past those numbers. But today, commissioners said a new jail is coming and it should be ready to open by the fall of 2026.
It's our time because this is when we can work on getting state grants. We got some money coming in from the federal government. We have a sheriff that wants to do operational savings in the way in which it manages its staff. So the stars have aligned. It's ready to go. We're excited, and we're going to build a new jail.
The current jail was plagued by problems almost from the start. In the 1980s, a judge ordered the jail to cap capacity. 30 years later, in 2014, a different judge ordered nonviolent offenders to be released to create room.
I don't want to let people out that shouldn't be out and is going to do the same thing that they did before to get in here in the first place. So what am I going to do?
But for years, commissioners have tried to address the problems. There was talk of using the health department. In 2017, a spot was selected off Angola Road. Voters rejected it. And then a location near Detroit and Alexis. Again, the voters said no. The reason was almost always the same. Voters wanted it downtown.
I just don't like it, period. Why don't they just put the jail where it's at, like they did before?
It won't be at the same location as the current jail, but the location will be downtown.
Citizens do not want to pay for a jail separate from their traditional sales tax. We recognize that. So bonds, general fund, operational savings, and state and federal grants. We can get this done.
It's been a long battle for fellow Commissioner Pete Gerken, who was first elected in 2005. And has made the jail a priority ever since.
We learned a lot from the public on what sites are tolerable. We thought we had good ideas in the past, maybe they weren't. Here's a good idea. They said build it downtown. We found a site to do it. We only really had to deal with one other property owner. Made it easy, so we found a site. We're committed to build it. Rational people won't question why it needs to be done. It has to be done.
So, Brian, a lot has changed 1977 to 2023 in any community. When you think about the problems with the jail, what are some of the biggest issues there today?
Yeah, Melissa, the big issue is the number of mentally ill and also the drug-addicted inmates who are coming in. This number has really increased over the last couple years, and there's simply not the space to safely deal with this for the inmates or the staff. And when you look at the new facility, it's going to have 24 medical bills and medical beds rather, and it's also going to have a mental health wing. So this is going to be a lot more room, and it's going to make it a lot safer for everyone involved.
Brian, you talked about it in your piece. Obviously, this has been a long, drawn-out process. What about that other property that was considered years ago?
Yeah, that property was purchased back in 2018. Is for $820,000. Is near Alexis in Detroit, and you know, it just was never used. I mean, it was another site that the residents just weren't happy with because it wasn't downtown. So now that property is up for sale for about $1 million, and the county, it looks like today, they have their site downtown that they want. So reporting live downtown, this is Brian Duggar for WTUL 11.
Right, Brian, thanks so much. And as we talked about, this process of getting a new jail has been going on for quite literally decades. You can check out WTOL.com to see the many stories we've done on the issue.